And with that, welcome back in as we get into Series number 2 on Weekend 2 of the MLE Season 10 playoffs. Welcome back into the broadcast booth. I am Curtis, and I'm joined by my broadcast partner, Intimate Jay. And Jay, we walk into the Champions League now from the Academy League as the Hurricanes set to do battle with the Sky Division's counterparts, the Aviators.
These two teams looking to advance further into the playoffs than they've been in quite a while. Both of these teams actually fought for the Season 6 Champion League MLE title. The Aviators walking through that one in a 4-0. The Hurricanes now in the Blue Conference after a reorganization a couple of seasons ago. And they, I think, have the roster to do it this time around. Golden Tornado and Squanchy for the Hurricanes. 1.5 goals allowed as a pair per game. First in the Champion League among pairs that were used 3 times. That seems to be the task at hand for the Aviators. Can they find a way through what looks to be a very tough defense?
So before this series started, we polled the chat, and it determined that the Hurricanes, this particular Hurricane, is going to be named Hurricane Tortilla. I also want to point out that the fact that there's a tornado inside of a hurricane means it's that much more dangerous, but the Aviators look to weather that storm and get in to the next round themselves. We wait no longer. We're ready to go with Rocket League. It's the Hurricanes and the Aviators as we get the signal out to the teams to get them out on the field. DFH Day is the site. And we will have Rocket League for you in just a moment. If you guys are just joining us, missed a heck of a series just a minute ago. As the Academy League was in focus, the Foxes go down to the Hive as these teams are finally getting in. Hurricanes and Aviators set to bring the Champions League now into focus as they try to thin the field a little bit more. Game 1 about to get going. 5 minutes on the clock, and we are underway. It's going to be Artemis on the first touch, looking right at Golden Tornado down the barrel, and Tornado with the save as he'll get it back to midfield. Rapid Champion immediately sends it back into the Hurricanes end. Squanchy responsible for a clear. It'll be him going forward. Artemis jumping in to take that one away, and the Aviators look to set up the offense. Up the back wall, Rapid looking for the middle. It's Artemis towards the net, but slow enough that it looks like Golden Tornado is going to be able to get there 9 times out of 10. And the Aviators squander a chance to go up 1-0.
It's a good awareness by Golden Tornado, not needing to lunge at that shot. There wasn't a ton of power out of the Aviators' chance on that one, so kept the head calm, cool, collected, picked up the ball, got it away from danger. The Aviators still looking to threaten here as they line up a couple of shots. Champion finds one there as the Aviators get the breakthrough. It's 1-0.
And this is a collective effort. Their first minute of gameplay was entirely spent in the Hurricanes, and finally it made sense. And the Aviators, credit to them, they did not let the Hurricanes get out of their own end. No easy exits on the forecheck for the boys in white.
Golden Tornado has the highest opposition MVPR the lowest, the top-ranked opposition MVPR in Champion League. 3.32 is all the MVP rating that Golden Tornado will limit opposition to. The Aviators looking to ruin that here with good, fast, aggressive play to start things off.
3:47. We played already a minute 13 of Game 1. Hurricanes trying to get themselves on offense, but the Aviators have been mechanically very good and very fast to every possible opportunity to keep it in the Hurricanes' end. That's going to bounce into the Aviators' side, though. Hurricanes with their first chance, and Squanchy's going to find the back of the net to even us up at 1 apiece.
Good follow-up by Squanchy on this one. Touched by Golden Tornado, just keeping it down low and away from where Rapid Champion would be able to dive in and try and challenge that. Had to read the shot. The shot by Squanchy perfectly placed at the back post, and the Hurricanes tie the game.
Minute and a half in, already 2 combined goals. Aviators trying to get one back right away. Might have an opportunity to do so, but a little bit wide of the intended target is Artemis, and Rapid's going to try to bring this up the corner. Touched off the nose. It goes right to Artemis's wheelhouse, but has to back up top of the box. Shot towards the net. That's going to be hard off the back. Coming in, and the Hurricanes can't make that work. Artemis back the other way is going to put this up the back ramp. Looked like it might have a chance, but a little bit wide.
Really awkward by the Hurricanes on that one. Golden Tornado getting turned around, unfortunately, by the play from Artemis. Rapid and Artemis kind of went, I got it, you take it, okay, and it threw the Hurricanes off at midfield, and they don't get punished for it.
This is going to be up the sidewall. Chance for Rapid Champion going deep with this. Right side of the net, the bounce is good, and Rapid gives the Aviators a 1-goal lead once more.
Rapid Champion, aggressive to this ball, just gets up over top of Squanchy, who was lunging to get there. Golden Tornado into rotation, wasn't able to get the read in time. Might have thought there was a chance by Rapid to get the second touch. Unfortunately, for the Hurricanes, now down 2. The Aviators hold serve. They might just take game 1.
And it's going up towards halftime in game 1. Artemis is going to lose this challenge. Hurricane Tortilla in full effect in the offensive end. This will be top of the box. Golden Tornado with a shot, and that's not going to go as the Aviators have the save. It's Rapid Champion. Back the other way and up the corner. Gets bullied out of the way. Aviators have it, or Hurricanes, sorry, have a chance to clear it away. Hard off the back. Top of the box. Rapid Champion not wanting to fully commit to this. Gets it up and over. Rapid Champion towards the net, and Artemis has to bounce it off the post to keep that one out. Does so, and we remain a 2-1 score line.
Genuinely do not know where Artemis came from to be able to save that one, but it's an important one for the Aviators. Pinches it off the post and away, and keeps the lead intact for the team in gray.
Be around that corner. That goes off the sidewall. Rapid Champion hard off the back. That's going to bounce in front. Rapid Champion tries far side, and it's just wide of that left post as Artemis will regroup in the defensive end as the Hurricanes bring it in on offense. That's a pass in front. Trying to do it himself is going to be Squanchy, but not able to finish the job. Aviators have possession, but it's taken again by Golden Tornado as the Hurricanes try to make things difficult in the Aviator side defensively for the first time in this game. Over the midfield line. Going right at Tornado. He's going to get a long clear back the other way. Squanchy trying to finish it like a pass. And again, a little bit wide. Hurricanes have had chances, just really unable to get it into the net. A little bit wide of the intended targets going forward. The average has got to play out here soon, though.
The one-and-done chances for the Hurricanes is what's kind of letting them down. They haven't mounted a lot of pressure against the Aviators' net as the chances go wide, and the rotation isn't quite there for the Hurricanes. Though this one loose for Squanchy. Rapid Champion runs out of boost, and it's a gift for the Hurricanes. They'll take it. It's 2-2.
That'll work. Rapid Champion lateral play, and the Hurricanes take full advantage. You think Rapid wants that back? I certainly do, as he puts Squanchy on the doorstep to get this game back even with 56 ticks left.
That is an unforced error for the Aviators. They'll want that one back, but they can't have a long-term memory on this one. Still 55 to go. Still anyone's game.
Hurricanes send it deep into the Aviators' corner. Rapid up that corner, gets one off the nose to put it deep into the Hurricanes' end. Golden Tornado. Ceiling. Second touch. Ceiling. Backboard. Drops in front. Squanchy not going to get there in time. Aviators back the other way, but a great play at the midfield line. Puts Tornado in a great spot. Towards the net, he scores. Give them a 1-goal lead with 30 seconds to go.
Finally, the midfield presence for the Hurricanes coming up big as the Aviators can't cross the line. Rapid Champion looking for boost at the far side. The rotation won't come in quick enough, and Golden Tornado gets on the scoreboard with an important goal late.
30 seconds left in a 3-2 game. Hurricanes have come back to take the lead. It's not how this game started, but they will take it if they can finish better. Squanchy with the pinch is going to send that one in, and the challenge is golden for the Hurricanes. It's 4-2.
Artemis put back into their own corner there. Doesn't line up the 50 well. Squanchy is the inside line, and it's a great placement by Squanchy on the challenge. Only knows that that ball's going to pinch goalward, especially with the way those hitboxes line up. The Aviators, they had the pressure on. They couldn't put the Hurricanes away, and now it looks like they'll have to chase this series down 1-0.
Yeah, that's the way it looks with 14 ticks to go. It'll be the Aviators trying to get one back. That would have been good for momentum, but instead it goes traveling down the other side, and that is going to be a Golden Tornado goal to make it a 3-goal deficit at the end of game 1.
Good bump as well on Artemis. Made sure that there wasn't going to be a loss of the foot race to that bounce. Rapid Champion spawned on the correct side. Unfortunately, couldn't get enough of a read on it off the respawn, getting demoed in the offensive corner for the Canes. And the Hurricanes, they weathered a little bit of a wrinkle out of the Aviators. The turbulence was there, but their storm reigns supreme here in game 1.
And Hurricane Tortilla in full effect as Rapid Champion puts us hard off the backboard. This will eventually get taken away from the field of goal. In the corner it remains. Aviators not giving up game 1 easily, but finally it'll touch the ground right near the front boost dot. That is good enough for the Hurricanes to take a 1-0 series lead in this best of 5, and a very good showing from both of those gentlemen there as they took the Aviators down after the Aviators had a real good advantage going into the second minute of the game.
The Aviators for all of the efforts that they had. They put themselves very effectively into the Hurricanes, but they just weren't able to find a third or a fourth goal to really kind of stretch things out for them. Once the Hurricanes were able to figure out their rotations, once they were able to start winning challenges in important spots of the field, like right at that midfield line coming out of the Aviators end in transition, they finally got the shots they needed on net, and the Aviators just couldn't find the rotations to defend effectively past that point.
Yeah, really good work from the Hurricanes, able to weather that early aviation experiment that the Aviators really put. The Aviators had the pressure, and it took a minute for the Hurricanes, I think, to get warmed up, get into the game, and figure out what they needed to do. Do you think it had anything to do with early game jitters?
That's entirely possible, but at this point, it really just comes down to finding a second gear. And the Aviators, they started strong. Kickoffs were kind of their weak point in the first series against the Ducks, and I spoke with the Aviators GM KD a little bit after the series, and he mentioned that he was planning on having the team just drill on kickoffs, and it's really showed early as they got a lot of the pressure off of those opening kickoffs. They just couldn't really weather through the rest of the sequences of play as it kind of drilled down into a neutral kind of game.
You know, maybe the longer the play goes without any kind of stoppage, the more it may favor the Hurricanes, at least early on. This will be a chance in front. Golden Tornado gets them started on the right foot again. It was a 1-0 lead 8 seconds in.
Rapid trying to control that into the corner. Artemis going up, looking for a touch. Both the Aviators on the backboard there can't quite find a touch as they get condensed down, and Golden Tornado pulls it through in front of the net, and the Hurricanes continue game 2 strong.
1-0 advantage for the Hurricanes early. They may have a second one as well, as that miss is going to set them up again, and Tornado has 2 goals in 15 seconds.
Kickoffs now not working out for the Aviators as they both dive at that ball. It was awkward at midfield. It wasn't really in anyone's favor, but Golden Tornado had nothing but time, space, and boost to work with. 2 now in 15 for the Hurricanes.
You need to take a deep breath if you are the Aviators and find a relax button somewhere. It would be a real nice thing for them to be able to get one back here, but that's going to be wide of the target. Artemis and Rapid Champion in the same spot, though. Golden Tornado may have a runner if he's able to do this. The demo is good, but not great, as this will be cast aside. The Aviators have possession as the respawn takes hold. They're 2-2 again.
Was a good touch.
Oh, that was nearly in. Chance for Artemis to finish the job, but Golden Tornado lines up the 50 perfectly. Back the other way come the Hurricanes, as that 50 will send it into the Aviators' corner. And now the Aviators can move it out the other way. Minute in to game number 2. Hurricanes get the touch into the offensive end. Off the back, Golden Tornado, natural hat trick for him with 3 straight, 1 minute and 7 seconds in.
Again, the midfield presence for the Canes, huge on this one as Tornado dunks Artemis. Rapid lunging for the clear, knows a touch is needed. It doesn't come through, and Golden Tornado just waits with the tap in. 3 in 1 minute and 1.
Yep, 1 minute 1 gone in a 3-0 game. The Aviators trying to get themselves back in this game. Artemis going to have an opportunity to do it. Not going to finish it. Rapid Champion keeps it into the offensive end. That's going to be a pass essentially into the middle, and it ends up being an own goal as Rapid Champion gets credit. Give the Aviators one back. It's 3-1.
Artemis had a great bump coming out of net, pushed Golden Tornado out to the mid, never got the rotation back, and Squanchy, 1,000% of the best redirects you ever hit are into your own net. The Hurricanes give one back to the Aviators.
1 minute and 11 seconds in to game 2. Seen 4 combined goals in that time frame. Left wing side, Artemis out into the middle, but the Hurricanes are going to read it perfectly. Up the back wall they go. Trying to get the ground pinch. Gets it past 1. Rapid Champion going to take the direct shot towards the net. It's going to find its way home with a little bit of help on the attempted save. It's 3-2.
Artemis just gets it up and over Golden Tornado, who's forced into the rotation. Squanchy also backwards to that, and unfortunately, both the Hurricanes go for it. They pinch it kind of into their own net. The Hurricanes, technically speaking, have scored all 5 in this one, but 2 into their own net, and they'll make it 3-2.
That's absolutely accurate. We are 3-2 in favor of those Hurricanes. Nice bump on Squanchy from Rapid Champion, but the Artemis can't take advantage of it at this point. That'll be hard off the corner. Champion in the middle. And that is going to be a shot that gets saved pretty much immediately. Up the side wall, Golden Tornado waits patiently on the mind game. Has a 1v1 on the dribble play. Rapid Champion takes it from him, but that's a big problem for the Aviators. It'll go off the crossbar and away. Rapid Champion in a 2v1 the other side, puts it too far in front of him, and the Hurricanes can clear. Up the back wall. 2 minutes and 15 seconds in to game 2. Rapid Champion over the midfield line for Squanchy. Squanchy will regroup, head towards net, pass into the middle over the head of Artemis. They'll try to keep it in. Rapid in the Fennec, trying to get something into the mid once more. Give Artemis another shot at it. That 50 is going to go the way of the Hurricanes, though. Back the other side, Squanchy can't find the angle to put that one towards net on that touch, and Rapid will remove it from his possession as he gets it back deep downfield. Pass into the middle ends up being a shot as Rapid Champion again finds a way to get the ball past the net, and it's a 3-3 game.
The Aviators have had 3 gifts from the Hurricanes on this one. Golden Tornado, not enough on the touch with a ghost hit, actually. As the Aviators, all they've had to do so far is put it in tough spots for the Hurricanes. The Hurricanes have done the rest, and we've got ourselves a tie game.
Up off the ceiling. Gonna drop towards the Hurricanes net, and the Aviators have come back with 4 unanswered to take a 1-goal lead.
Kickoff works in the favor of the Aviators as Rapid Champion gets 2 big dunks. How about a third as well, coming through over the top of Squanchy on the attempted save. And the Aviators now 4 unanswered, 3 of them assisted by the Hurricanes, and they take the lead in game 2.
We are on pace for 13 combined goals between these two teams if things continue. Hurricanes trying to set something up. The Doomsday Dish attempt from Golden Tornado doesn't go his way. This will go off the intersection straight down and eventually roll down right on top of Rapid Champion. Gets the bounce underneath the incoming Hurricanes players. Golden Tornado flies by it. Squanchy tries to clear it. Works it with Artemis, and the 50 is going to go the way of the Hurricanes back deep into the Aviators' corner. Touched back towards the sidewall. Squanchy there. Artemis puts it off the edge of the corner that he really didn't want to hit, but they lived to tell about it. Squanchy doesn't get it past Artemis, back towards the net, and the dunk is gorgeous. Give them a 5-3 lead, and the Aviators starting to run away.
The Hurricanes stuck in their own end here on the scramble. Artemis lines that one up with boost, gets a great angle with that Batmobile hitbox, tips it off the one spot where Golden Tornado could have put that ball, and all of a sudden, the Aviators with all of the momentum, 5 goals unanswered now in this game.
Far side. Hurricanes got to try to reverse the tide here and get the momentum squarely in their side, but right now the Aviators all over it. That double commit could set up the Hurricanes, though. Rapid into the middle. That sets up Squanchy, but it's past him. Or it's to him back across midfield. Now a chance, far side and a little bit wide, and the Aviators try to take possession in their own side once more. That's going to hit the post and eventually come out as Rapid Champion has to make a quick thinking save to keep the ball away from the goal line, but the Hurricanes starting to mount some pressure here with about 51 ticks left in a 2-goal affair.
It was really surprising, too, how they were able to generate that kind of pressure with Golden Tornado waiting in front of the Aviators' net, no boost, not opting to rotate out at any point, kind of expecting that the disruption would cause a loose ball for Squanchy to pop out. It did. They couldn't convert the chance, and now they've got 33 left in the tank to find 2 goals.
The Hurricanes being hemmed into their own end a bit as the Aviators doing a good job of a dump and chase technique to waste more time off that clock. Squanchy has possession, though. Going to try to work it into the middle. The challenge is good from Rapid to try to take it away. He's going to pound into the front. Golden Tornado in the area, but now he has a dribble control. Chance to get it over 1. Rapid Champion's going to meet him at the pass, get it back to midfield. Hurricanes in a tough spot. Got to score basically right now to give themselves a chance. This is likely going to do it for this game as that one will fly towards the net. Aviators make the save, and the Aviators come back to win game number 2. After squandering their chances in game 1, they come back with 5 unanswered to do the job in the second game of the series.
The Aviators putting the ball in tough spots for the Hurricanes. They've got themselves back into it simply by making it awkward. The Hurricanes off to a 3-0 lead inside the first minute and 1 second of game 2, all on the back of Golden Tornado, who ultimately, I think, just got put in really difficult spots. And for both of these teams, I've been watching the rotations. The boost management's been the struggle for both of them. They get their chances. It's high-flying, high-speed Rocket League, but there's not a lot of priority put on the boost pads, and it leaves both teams exposed in that transition through midfield where opportunities abound for them to try and hit those open net shots.
Not a lot of pressure on either side in that game as well. A lot of what was happening, putting it deep into the opponent's end, was really squandered immediately, just kind of giving up up possession to the other side. There were a lot of challenges as well on both sides where the offensive team seemed content to just put it right onto the nose of the defensive team and cause a boomer back the other way.
A lot of that, again, just coming down to the boost management. They get the one chance because that's the last touch they're able to get on the ball. And there isn't that anything left in the tank and no positioning, no real true mechanical nuance to let them follow it up on low boost levels. So that's kind of the story of why they're having to play dump and chase. They have to dump it in because that's the last touch that they can get, and they can either follow it up and be caught out of position without boost, or take the conservative route, dive back, find the boost, let the boomer come back, and play the second phase type of game.
If the Aviators had the first strike in Game 3, that was close, about 4 seconds in, nearly had them a 1-0 lead, and the Hurricanes back on their heels early as we start up game number 3. 1-1 series tied, as this will go into the corner. Golden Tornado will try to follow it up. This will land somewhere in frame, go off the nose. Chance in front for Squanchy. Rapid Champion gets the clear, tries to follow it up, but gives it right back to the Hurricanes, and Artemis, responsible for getting this as far away from his net as he can, gets it as far as midfield, but it is sent back in with a hurry from the Hurricanes, as the Aviators now have some time and space, but it's taken away. Golden Tornado shot on net, but a nice save coming out as Artemis gets there in the nick of time. Chance for the Aviators, empty net to shoot at, and that's going to find a spot just under the bar. Rapid Champion gives the Aviators another goal.
It's a good clear by Rapid Champion. Squanchy gets caught, doesn't get the recovery. He tries to get the flip, almost the wave dash off the boards, but pulls to the right, ends up in the corner instead of towards the net. It's a big miss for the Hurricanes as that one transitions back into their net.
46 seconds in, and the Aviators have a 1-0 lead as we start things out. That'll be a pop at the midfield stripe. Hurricanes trying to get themselves back into it, but they are struggling a bit to get some consistency. That's off the left post. Squanchy there on the opposite side gets this game level at 1 apiece.
Good pressure by the Hurricanes off this one here. Golden Tornado finds a great spot to put that ball off the near post. It looks like it's on net as a shot, which baits in both challenges from the Aviators to try and play that one. Squanchy waiting to pick that one up, and the Hurricanes back in it.
1-0-1 gone in game number 3. Rapids going to take this hard off and close to the ceiling. It'll shave the ceiling on its way up. Coming up is Squanchy. Squanchy will wait. Drop it down towards the sidewall. Follow it into the corner. Gets the pinch play. Far side and away from Rapid as it goes a little bit beyond the goal mouth. Squanchy puts it into the defensive corner. Aviators not really letting the Hurricanes get clear of their own third. Squanchy with the save. Tries to follow it up. Ends up being a pass back from Rapid Champion to Artemis, but Artemis does not get great contact on this. Shot off the nose for Rapid. Worked out well. That Plinko play is going to go in front of the Hurricanes net, but it'll be cast aside. 3:12 to go. Looking to get there, and Rapid Champion's going to hit the intersection, eventually bring that down. How about this? Going around the corner wall. Chance in front for Golden Tornado, not going to work, and the Aviators can give chase offensively if they have the boost. They're going to try to force the issue. Rapid Champion is there. He'll turn away from it. Artemis puts Rapid Champion in a great spot, and the challenge is real good from Golden Tornado to keep it away from the net with 2:49 to go in a 1-1 game.
Rapid almost caught out here as Golden Tornado go over the top. Rapid's got boost, but it's a good bounce for the Hurricanes. Golden Tornado looks for it, kills it at the near post, but Artemis will come across. The Aviators almost caught out by that one there, but the Hurricanes not able to find the net.
And the bounce off the near side corner. Up is Rapid Champion, looking for one left side. Artemis turning around, trying to go for this, and it'll be Squanchy getting in his way to take him out. 2:23 to go, halftime come and gone in a 1-1 game of what is turning into a very competitive game number 3. This is hard off the back. Chance for Champion. He's going to fly by the ball, Aviator style, and this will be back into the offensive side for the Hurricanes. Squanchy looks into the middle. Golden Tornado has the angle towards the net. That's going to find its way home, and the Hurricanes take the lead. It's 2-1.
The Aviators failed to secure the midfield boost, and Rapid Champion stuck alone on an island. Squanchy gets the dunk. Golden Tornado picked up the mid boost, just had to wait for the loose touch. An open net to work with. The Hurricanes get the breakthrough, and they make it 2-1.
Series reset as we've just been joined by everybody over from the Esports GG2. Welcome in. This is the Aviators and the Hurricanes in the Champions League Conference semifinal. The lead belongs to nobody in the series as it's a 1-1 tie, but the Hurricanes hold a 2-1 lead in this game. Rapid Champion goes side to side, wall to wall, taken in by Squanchy. Squanchy going to wait on the side as he thinks the Aviators are going to bring it right to him. They decide against it. That's going to bounce towards the corner. Pass into the middle. Golden Tornado with a chance. Tries to play the mind game. Puts it up and baits them out, but not able to finish the job. That would have been gorgeous, but it goes by the wayside, and the Hurricanes may be sitting on that chance later if things don't go their way.
They still got the ball in the Aviators' end, and the Aviators losing those corner boosts a couple of times here. They don't have a lot left in the tank to get this clears. Rapid Champion too close to that one. Will get it deep, but it's easy for the Canes to pick up. Just under 70 seconds left here to go, and the Aviators might be facing match point if they can't find a way through.
Rapid Champion going to put this one deep. Going to take it himself. That bounces off the corner wall. Over the midfield line. Aviators get the touch back across midfield, but the Hurricanes have a 2v1 back in the other end. Golden Tornado rotates out for boost. He's still in front. He's a little bit late to the party as Artemis gets the clear. 46 seconds to go. Golden Tornado gets one touch. Rapid is going to plinko it off the sidewall. Chance for Rapid Champion. Hard off the back, and the pinch plays for Squanchy. He's going to send it back to the midfield line and a little bit further. Here comes Squanchy. Squanchy's going to try to get this deep and kill more time off this clock with 30 ticks to go. In a 1-1 series, Artemis is going to miss on the save, but the clear is going to go right to Rapid Champion, and he's able to get it away for the moment. Golden Tornado towards the net, near side scores, give them a 2-goal lead with 20 seconds to go.
Finally, the boost starve, breaking the Aviators down as Golden Tornado beats Rapid Champion to that one. The loose touch by the Aviators, not enough to clear the lines, and the Hurricanes circle in. They take the 2-goal lead.
Huge goal to get. Aviators down a couple strikes at this point. They look like they may be headed to a game number 4, down 2-1. If things don't change, touch in the middle. Golden Tornado adds one more. His third of the game makes it a 4-1 advantage.
Great bump as well on Artemis by Golden Tornado. Steals the boost. Rapid Champion can do nothing but helplessly flip at that one in the box. And the Hurricanes, they get the lead stretched out. They put that seed of doubt into the back of the Aviators' mind as they force them here into match point.
5 seconds to go, a bit roughly, as the Aviators going to try to force it towards the net, trying to get one for the road, and that is going to fail to do so. Back the other way, it'll eventually hit the ground, but it hits the ramp first. Top of the box, Golden Tornado off the ceiling. It will touch the nose of Squanchy and eventually come down where it'll hit the ground harmlessly. The Hurricanes walk away with a 2-1 series lead. They have the Aviators on match point. Hurricane Tortilla in full force.
The Hurricanes 1 game away now from avenging that Grand Finals loss in Season 6 to take themselves to the Blue Conference Finals here. But the Aviators, they've come back strong after a loss like that. They have what it takes to put the Hurricanes in tough spots. They just need to find a little bit more success, and it's going to start really with the rotations in their own end, getting boost and getting better effective clears of the ball. The Hurricanes haven't done much spectacular. All they've really done is good solid 2v2 Rocket League. Force one player into the corner, make it awkward for the other team. The second player waits on the doorstep, picks up the pieces every single time, and forces the good chances to get converted.
I think it's safe to say, though, that the pace of play quickened in that Game 3, and it's arguable that the faster pace definitely is advantageous to the Hurricanes, as the Aviators seemed a little bit more unsure of themselves once the ball started traveling at better speeds.
They just didn't seem to have the rhythm, and a lot of that, I think, came down to needing more boost to make things happen. A lot of the times, both teams really, more so the Aviators than the Hurricanes in that one, just getting stuck in spots where they found themselves needing to play the ball, wanting to play the ball, but lacking the boost really to do so. And you need boost to go fast a lot of the time. It's very hard to maintain supersonic play without boost in the tank. So by not having that prioritized, both of these teams finding a little bit of a struggle as the pace comes up, but more so the Aviators as they really struggled with their own defensive boost grabs.
One person who was able to take advantage of that was Golden Tornado. Had 3 goals in the last game. What is he going to do for an encore in possibly what could be the last game of this series? Aviators in a good spot to possibly take the first strike of game number 4 as we get into it, but that is going to be just wide. Rapid Champion towards the sidewall. Gives it up to Artemis, who pinches it around. Aviators still making things difficult. Rapid Champion gets put towards the opponent's net, and Squanchy might have a chance to put this into the middle. This is going to be far side and taken away. Rapid Champion gets the long clear as this gets sent way downfield towards the opposite corner, and we remain scoreless with about 35 seconds gone. Into the offensive corner for the Hurricanes. In front, pinch play off the back from Rapid Champion, and the Aviators going to live to tell about that chance as 45 seconds have elapsed, and both both teams have had offensive chances to this point, as that one gets hard sent off the top of the net and off the crossbar as we come down to the first minute gone.
More pressure still against the Aviators net as they're getting starved out of their boost. The Hurricanes doing a much better job of zonally controlling the gray side of the field here. As I say that, they have to defend. The Artemis lunging in at that challenge. Squanchy gets around. The Aviators, not a lot here to try and get this pressure on. It'll go up and over harmlessly, but the Hurricanes still not really particularly threatened. That one looking a little bit better, though, as Golden Tornado had to read it crossing the face of goal.
Oh, that's going to be a chance in front as well. Golden Tornado decided not to go for that off the attempted mind game. Artemis into the defensive corner, gets a nice pinch over the head of one. Golden Tornado takes it away. Squanchy there back for boost. Golden's going to try to take this one on a double touch off the top, and he found it, but a great save coming across. Rapid reads it perfectly, and we remain scoreless with almost 2 minutes gone.
Good communication between the Aviators. Artemis went high, Rapid Champion took low, and it was important as Golden Tornado's double touch, very soft, going right down against the goal line as Rapid came across, covered off the angle, and it's a huge one here to keep it close, but it won't matter. From the parking lot, Golden Tornado whips one home into the upper 90 far side.
Great play from Squanchy to force that 50. Rapid, it puts it off the corner wall inadvertently and sets up Golden Tornado top of the box about penalty area, and he puts it home with force. We're to 1-0 lead for the Hurricanes as they have enough to end this series. Into the offensive corner, Aviators trying to get back level. Hard sent towards the Aviators net, and Squanchy gives them a 2-0 advantage.
Rapid Champion off the backboard, can't rotate back in time. Artemis is diving in, looking to get the challenge. Might have been able to save that, just coming out of the corner to cross net, and Squanchy lines up the shot. The Hurricanes, with two absolute clang bangers from midfield, find themselves 2 to the good.
That will work. Hurricanes trying to move into the conference finals, but not if Rapid Champion has anything to say about it. That's a 2-1 advantage now.
Seen this kickoff a couple of times work in the Aviators' favor. Artemis gets it high up and over. Squanchy can't get there off the boost. Rapid Champion on the follow-through. Perfect composure to tap it into the open cage.
Almost halftime in Game 4, a game the Aviators need to extend the series. Rapid goes up the sidewall. Poots it into the middle. Squanchy loses the challenge. Hard send off the back ramp. Rapid's there. Artemis will wait. On the sidewall, goes off the nose, into the middle. Rapid Champion, but Golden Tornado defensively is right where he needs to be to take that one away. He'll follow it into the offensive end. That serves as a pass into the middle. Squanchy goes off the post. Not going to work, and the Aviators have it in their own end. 2:07 to go. 2-1 affair. Aviators trying to find the level goal. Grabbing the opponent's boost is Artemis. Rapid Champion goes hard off the back wall. Artemis going to have to try to catch this and get it back in. It'll go laterally instead, right to Rapid, who puts it deep into the Hurricanes corner, where Golden Champion going to send it deep along the wall and along the ceiling as they try to get it as far away from their net as possible to take more time away. Minute 37. Almost 90 seconds to go. Still in the Hurricanes' end. Aviators doing a real nice job of forechecking at this point. This will be in and up the sidewall. Looking off the ceiling. Going to try to follow this up. And it's cast aside once more as this will go beyond the halfway line. But right at the Aviators again, who continue this attack to try to get level. 2-1 game. Trying to find something if you are the Aviators. It's been a struggle to this point. In front, Rapid Champion. Hard off the back. Down to the last 60 seconds to go. Hurricanes trying to take more time away. Artemis needs a clear. He's going to get one off the back. With 45 to go in a 2-1 game, the Aviators might be able to find a counter here, but it's right to that Tornado, and he'll send it back into the Aviator side.
It was tough from Rapid Champion. I don't think they were able to look up, see that there was space against Golden Tornado to try and bring that in on the dribble, and now all the boost spent to try and get to midfield. They don't want this in their end, the Aviators. 30 to go here, down 1 on match point, and the Hurricanes looking to get that insurance goal before it gets to the final seconds.
Rapid Champion up the sidewall, but it's taken by Squanchy. Good read, better send. Good dump and chase technique from the Hurricanes seems to be working out on this particular plane. 13 left. Aviators need to get it deep into the Hurricanes side, but they're just not able to do it with any kind of consistency. Golden Tornado loses the ball, though. Has to give Rapid Champion a chance here. He's going to take it into the corner. Artemis grabs boost. He's going to camp in the middle. Up into the air. Artemis is up. Needs it, but a great challenge is going to end this series. The Hurricanes walk away with the win. Golden Tornado and Squanchy are moving in to the conference finals.
The missed boost grab by Rapid Champion right at the very end. Just couldn't get anything else but the lofted touch to try and go up over the net. And Golden Tornado read it well, got up aggressively, took away the shooting lane for Artemis, and saved the Hurricanes from a 0-second equalizer. This series pretty much was what we expected, though. It was kind of a track meet. It was back and forth. It was scrappy. It was messy Rocket League. But it was entertaining Rocket League. And it was two great shots out of the Hurricanes that finally broke the Aviators down. They had a couple of small breakdowns. They had a couple of small chances that the Aviators were good to, but it was two seeing eye shots that put them through to the conference finals here.
Yeah, absolutely. We're going to see if we can get Golden Tornado to try to come and have a conversation with us in his post-match lore as arguably probably the MVP of that series. He was basically everywhere the Hurricanes needed him to be, but no slouch on Squanchy. Really good support role he played for a majority of that, and the Hurricanes do what they can to control the controllables, all said, and get into the last four teams remaining in the Champions League. Huge congrats to them, but no discredit to the Aviators. They played a good series. The Hurricanes just forced them to play at a better pace than what they may have been accustomed to doing.
The boost grabs by the Hurricanes, the disruptive ability of Golden Tornado and Squanchy to kind of put the Aviators in tough spots and get the chances generated for them through those types of plays were the ones that really kind of made the differences. The Aviators, the game that they won, they were let back into it by the Hurricanes after being down 3-0. And the offense, they were able to generate it from time to time, but they didn't have real sustained stanzas in the Hurricanes' end. They ended up losing out on chances because they weren't quite able to secure the boost in the manner that they would have needed to really put the Hurricanes on the back foot and try and find their way through. And being told by production that Golden Tornado is ready to go here, so we'll get Golden Tornado in on this one momentarily as just waiting for production to push the button here, Curtis. Yep. But I'm looking forward. There is Golden Tornado. Golden, first things, congratulations on the 3-1 series win over the Aviators. How good does it feel to get revenge for your franchise after the Season 6 Champion League Finals?
Oh, it feels great. You love some good revenge. And they played a heck of a series, though. They made us sweat, and credit to them. But yeah, it feels really good to be through to the semifinals.
Was your strategy once you guys got into the series, you realized that you needed to kind of push the pace against these Aviators because it seemed like they were not able to keep up with the speed at which you guys were playing?
Yeah, we felt like in Game 2 after we went up 3-0, we kind of took our foot off the pedal a little bit because we just were trying to keep our lead, and we really wanted to focus on keeping up the aggression later in the series.
Jay?
Yeah, speaking of letting them back into that game, you kind of gifted them a couple of goals, and I'm sure that those will go on the end of season blooper reel. But talk us through being able to recover from that type of disappointment at your own hand and really putting a stamp onto Game 3, because I felt that you were doing a much better job in that game of pressurizing the Aviators half, forcing them into really tough spots and making them kind of play into your hands. And I think that's probably, I think you would agree, the biggest reason why you guys were able to dig it out and get that lead in the series.
Yeah, we felt kind of like we were beating ourselves a lot of the time and letting them control the pace of play and control where the ball was in the field. So we really wanted to change that up and really focused on making them make the tough plays.
Fair enough. Have you looked ahead at all to your next opponent should you have won this game? Obviously, you haven't looked at it since the game ended, but do you care who you play next week, or do you have a preference going into the Final Four?
Well, I mean, I don't know. I haven't really looked at either team much, but as a Canes man, we love our Puffins, so I hope to see them in the next round.
Something about birds going into a hurricane. Did you see the pregame chat? By the way, Blackwatch gave you guys your particular hurricane a name. You guys were Hurricane Tortilla for that series. I'm looking forward to seeing what it ends up with next week as well. Do you have a preference as to what you're going to name it ahead of time, just right off the cuff?
Oh no, I haven't thought about that. I'll get back to you next week.
That's going to be good. Any shout outs before we let you go?
Yeah, shout out to Brandon for really being positive and supportive, and Maddie. Thanks.
Yep. Awesome. Well, thank you to Brandon and Maddie, and thank you to you, Golden Tornado. Jay?
With that Golden Tornado, the winner's interview here on the MLE Network. Curtis, you and I think, are going to have to say our goodbyes for the night, but we won't do so without setting up the next one. Is Premier League, the Grand Champs. I know you've all been waiting for them in the chat. Finally getting the chains thrown off here, as we'll have the number 1 seeded Blizzard coming up next against the upstarts, the number 7 Puffins, former Arctic Division rivals, now in 2 separate divisions. You get to see them in the Premier League next. That's been Curtis. I've been Inanimate Jay. You're watching the MLE Season 10 playoffs. Stay with us, guys. More great Rocket League action on the other side of the break.